M5 EG Game 2. It's gonna be a hell of a matchup. We're gonna see M5 do everything in their power to get a point from this one, or to get experience from learning from this one, because it's actually M5 that can't be up in the top 4 anymore, but EG can. So they will want this win. My name is Sheever. I am casting together with TriumphOfMan, and hi.
Yes, indeed, and you're right, Moscow 5, they have no chance of actually making it to the winners brackets. They will, of course, advance through to the losers brackets, but the thing is, what they want to do here is make EG sweat, make them work for it, make them worry, make them chew at their fingernails, and try their damn hardest to get through, and make them bust out their strategy so they know if they meet them in the playoffs, they want to see everything EG has under their belt, up their sleeve, and what they can possibly try and trick Moscow 5 with. But banned so far, 2 junglers taken out by Moscow 5 that say, Malk, you're not allowed to use any of these. You're not allowed to use your Enchantress. You're not allowed to use your Chen.
Yeah, what we still have in the pool though is a Lycan, not yet banned out, but I do think EG might be banning that out right now. Unless they rather not face Rubik. So Lycan or Rubik, one of them is gonna make it through to the picks. With M5 banning out the Nature's Prophet as the last ban. Which one do you think that, or maybe they're gonna leave both in so that EG can at least pick up one of the two?
Well, EG, they've actually had Lycan twice, if I remember correctly. A couple of games I've casted them, they have had Lycan twice in a row, and they have done terrible damage with them, both Demon and Fear getting their hands on that wolf. But I honestly don't know if M5 would use it. It's sort of a slow, it takes a little while to get up to speed, but then again, you know what, M5, they want any gun that they can find, and I think Lycan, if they were given the opportunity to pick it, they would gun for it indeed. Final ban here. I think they'll let Rubik slip through rather than the Lycan. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, or just make sure that they don't let slip... Well, okay, Rubik is gonna be denied.
Alright, wrong, fine, whatever.
You know, you had a 50% chance. I admire the effort. Well, M5, it's taking long. You'd expect an instant Lycan pickup. Maybe EG is going to have a Lycan again, though.
Not necessarily. I mean, sometimes we've seen Lycan get through, like, bait. Like, I've seen Zenith literally bait Orange into picking up that Lycan going, by the way, surprise Ursa pick, you're screwed. So, you know, it's one of those things. If they deliberately let you have the Lycan, you've got to think about it for a second. Think, are they up to something funny? Or are they just, you know, it's one of those things. If you don't know what they're doing, they could be doing something crazy.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what EG is going to be crazy about. If they're going to be crazy, though, I don't think it's going to be shown in the first 2 picks. We're probably going to have something like a Lone Druid Leshrac or something like that, just something solid. Even though I'm not sure if Lone Druid actually fits into EG's playstyle. I mean, EG is a team that makes plays happen, that are going to go fairly aggressive on the lanes as well, and Lone Druid is just not a hero for that, but it's still a Leshrac, and it is an Invoker instead. 2 heroes that don't give away anything about the strategy, but are strong both separately as well as together as well. Leshrac, support or not, support or solo, can do everything. It's good at all stages of the game. 2 solid pickups. If they're gonna do something fishy here, they're not showing it.
I believe we're most likely to see Bulba on Invoker. His Invoker is quite fearsome, and Moscow 5 will need to watch out for that. And here we go, legendary black holes for all the wrong reasons. PGG can get his much-loved Enigma. We'll see what he can do with that. They have got a lot of teamfight potential, though, and it's going to be very dangerous for Evil Genius to get aggressive and tower dive, because they've got a lot of good stuns there. The Malefice, the Black Hole, they've got the Sand King's Burrow Strike there as well. This is going to be very dangerous for EG to get over-aggressive.
Yeah, and just now with picking up that Enigma, they just deny every possibility for EG to have something running around in the jungle here. And actually that means that Lycan or Enigma, one of the two is gonna be on a lane. And I have to say, I would like M5 to pick up something like a Tidehunter as well. I have seen it before with an Enigma Sand King and a Tidehunter. You think you're like, okay, you don't really have your supports, your carry, but that team fight is just amazing, and it's a Keeper of the Light that EG is gonna pick up here. So that's gonna be the Wolves of Lycan as well as the Eidolons from Enigma going down very fast, and it's a Chaos Knight ban out from M5. Not wasting any time thinking about that one. That's the one that they don't want to face. Are they gonna go for a Phantom Lancer?
I would be honestly extremely shocked if we saw a PL get popped out here, but hey, you know what, I don't care. I mean, this is sort of a throwaway game for Moscow. They do want to play hard, try hard, but we could see what, you know, comes out here. I really would love to see a PL get popped out, though, just because it would be something very different, and we would get to witness what they decide to build and do with it. But on the other hand, I do like the keeper. I think we're going to see the keeper of the light get played rather. In fact, no, wait a minute. It was, I think, Demon yesterday playing keeper of the light, and he went solo hard lane and just spammed the crap out of his Illuminate. Just sat up there spamming Illuminate from a really long distance away. And he started off with boots and one instead of tangos. It actually sort of worked out for him in the end. I can't remember who he was shutting down, but he was absolutely hammering somebody.
Nice. I have missed that game. I have to watch a VOD, I hear. I am personally a great Keeper of the Light fan, so having him as a side lane, off lane, he is such a good hero to do that. I mean, okay, you might be continuously pushing the lane out, which, you know, some people will not find ideal, but it is so much burst damage that it's gonna be pushing the lane out until it's so annoying that the lane is constantly pushed out, and then some. Keeper of the Light able to get the pressure on. It's tied onto ban out from M5. They want to have monopoly on all the team fight. Of course, Earthshaker's still in the pool, but at least no Ravage up for EG. There's a last pick, last ban for EG. What do they want? What do they don't want to face, rather? What are you expecting as a ban right here?
Oh boy, it looks like they're getting rid of Tinks, just getting rid of some of those pushes. I think they really do need to worry about the huge teamfight capabilities. So I think they're going to need to be careful about it. If they see something, I think they need to be worried. If we get something like a Brewmaster in there, that would be quite dangerous. But they could also, they don't really have a lot of support though, and they don't really have a good, unless they plan to throw Enigma in there, they're going to pick off the winner. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. She could definitely be a very good solo mid. But here we go, Night Stalker. This is a hero that M5 are well known for.
Yeah.
They're really aggressive Night Stalker play. This should be pretty fun to watch them try and cause a ton of carnage with this.
Vegas, signature hero. I mean, of course, Lich, we have seen Vegas playing that as well, but I mean, Vegas is one of those players. He is known for his Night Stalker. He's known for his aggressiveness, for his dives, and with the Night Stalker, that just puts all of his skills into one hero, and he is able to be all over the map. And indeed, like I said, it is a great hero to be to watch play, especially being played by Vegas here. And one thing that they missed is maybe a sort of support, unless they're gonna have Enigma as support, and it's a Wisp that got picked up by EG. Wow, saying that wrong constantly actually. And you wanted your fishiness. This might be a start of it. I mean, there might not be a Chaos Knight anymore.
Come on, Ursa.
I was gonna
Come
say.
on, Ursa.
It is
I mean, yeah, if you don't have
possible.
CK, Ursa is honestly one of the next best choices.
Tiny is one as well.
Tiny. True.
I've seen Bounty Hunter with this as well, even though I'm not that big of a fan of that combination. But it's a possibility. Is it gonna be M5 first? Do they go for support, or are they gonna go for another solo lane, or well, the Shrek? Oh no, it's on the Radiant side. Lol. Either Enigma or Lycan in the jungle. It's gonna be Age Separation. Global presence.
Oh my god.
And Black Hole, Age Separation, ulti, epicenter, team wipe.
Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be very... I think we may actually get to see... We may actually possibly get to... Oh, actually, no, wait a minute. They've got Night Stalker. What am I talking about? That won't be happening. I was hoping we might get to see the solo mid ancient apparition. It was something the Chinese really busted at. Oh, will be a Tiny. All right, then I was kind of wanted to Ursa, but you know what? Tiny's good too. Tiny's good too. But no, Ancient Apparition solo mid is something the Chinese used to do in Dota 1 a fair bit, and it's actually really effective. He does well if you get him that faster level 11. The level 2 Ice Blast is so much more effective. And the main thing is he can just, yeah, like you said, just global presence. He can reach out and touch those side lanes whenever he needs to, and just sit in there and continually just look after that mid lane as well. But hammer people in those side lane ganks. And if you have two dual lanes in each side, it's very, very painful, and it makes it very easy for him to set up big Ice Blasts on either side lane. But that said, it's probably going to be the whole support Ancient Apparition, which I honestly, personally, not a huge fan of.
Well, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to massive team fights coming up from M5 and massive ganks coming up from EG. It's team fight versus gank. Having said that, Night Stalker's gonna gank as well, but I really like both of these teams' lineups. I think we're in for a hell of a game, and I think it's gonna be very hard not to miss any kills.
Just looking at what MA is doing at the moment.
Who?
MA, he's busy chopping down trees. I haven't seen anybody do this.
Admiration.
Ish.
He's making a clear lane so that he can farm faster? Maybe?
Okay, fair enough. I don't know.
Or
I just haven't seen
maybe
anybody
having an
do that
escape
before.
route? If he's gonna get ganked in his jungle, then he will be having an escape route. I don't know, maybe?
Oh, we'll see what he does. Probably, I'm going to have someone in my chat channel call me an idiot in a second and explain exactly what he's doing. Because it always happens.
I would be
I
happy to
don't know
hear
what
that
he's
as
doing.
well. I am just guessing. So, yeah.
And here we go. This is, you'll get to see Demon in his hard lane. Solo. Keeper of the Light. He will be running against the stuff with the boots and the tangos. He will be down there. Although this is going to be a harder matchup. He was against, it was a 1v1 from last time. I think there might have been a jungler in there for a little bit, but it was mostly 1v1 and he didn't have to worry about getting harassed too much.
I just realized that it's something that we're gonna have Vegas on a Sand King. So we go over the hero slightly because I was expecting something different there. I'll go over and fight first. We have Silent on the AG Deprivation. It's gonna be Vegas on the Sand King this time, so not on the Night Stalker, because the Night Stalker is for Blood Angel on the middle lane with PGG on his Enigma with Admiration. We already saw him on the Lycan in the jungle. But okay, so no Night Stalker Vegas, but at least Sand King Vegas is also a hero that can make for big plays.
Fair enough then, and also we've got Malk on that. Well, he's not actually on Keeper, like my scoreboard has actually bugged out. Malk is playing the Tormented Soul Universe on the Wisp, Demon on the Keeper of the Light, and Bulba playing his very much feared Invoker, and of course Fear, last player left, playing the Tiny.
Yeah, and something to note there, EG is leaving the bottom lane entirely alone right now. Blood Angel taking a lot of harassment from this cold snap here. Bulba might be getting a first blood, is not going to get it just yet, but Blood Angel getting forced to pop herself. And yeah, I'm not sure. Vegas, so I mean, giving free farm to Vegas is not something that you really want to do. Maybe they're switching lane or in the process of switching lanes. If they do, they're doing it very slowly.
Oh, I know why. I know what's happened. Basically, Demon has decided that lane is too difficult for him. He can't actually control it properly. And every time he goes in there to try and actually do that off lane, he won't be able to manage it. So he's just gone, screw it, I'm jungling instead. And they've decided they don't want to pull Malk or Universe down there either to help him out.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Vegas free farm is... I mean, any hero free farm is of course not good, but a hero on Vegas, it's just he knows what to do with the money that he gets, and he's not going to miss that much last hits either, even though the tower just got some last hits because the pools are there from Silence keeping the lane in check. And now we see Demon rotating towards the bottom lane. Apparently he wanted level 2 first.
Yeah, that would have been it. Yeah, because he just decided, you know, I need the level 2 so I can get Chakra, because he can nuke from a range, but the fact is he just won't have the mana for it if he doesn't have Chakra. So yeah, he wanted to get that level 2, stack the easy camp, got level 2, so now he's got Chakra and he can just spam away. And this is also a really good thing he's doing here, getting rid of that lane ward, making sure they can't see him charge. Or it's easier for him to duck into the jungle, duck off to the side and charge up some of those big Illuminates.
Yeah. Able to snipe off heroes with that as well. Aegis Separation, for example, not a hero with a lot of HP. Should be really careful if a Demon indeed gets those levels up on that Illuminate, and that will be very painful to deal with. In the meantime, Blood Angel still getting harassed here. Last is 11 for 0 with Bulba being 11 for 3, so quite surprisingly, Nightstar keeping up with the Invoker here. And you want to still go over EG who's playing what? I mean, we saw Demon already playing the Keeper of the
I just did.
Oh, you already did
that. Yep.
I know
yep,
that.
We did it.
Wow. You know, it's late, or early I should say. 3 a.m.
I know.
That's my excuse.
PGG though, he's working towards that soul, and once he can get that up, he can spam a little bit harder. I haven't seen Enigma in the side lane in quite a while, doing the hard lane, but it's a lane that he can do quite easily, just because he can farm remotely with these Eidolons and control the lane and look after himself, and not really have to expose himself too much. Meanwhile, though, Demon just going to be blazing away with these Illuminates, trying to keep his farm up. Although every time he goes for a charge. Yeah, every time he goes for a charge, we have Silent moving up. And he's got to be very careful, because if Bigos gets in there with a stun, he's into some serious trouble. I am actually very surprised that basically that Blood Angel's doing this well in the mid lane. He's really keeping pace with the Invoker.
14 for 16. Cold Snap now on Blood Angel, who's getting some harassment, but he's able to throw down a Void at Bulba, and he gets forced back. And there is a bottle up on Blood Angel, so he's not going to go down anytime soon. I'm thinking first blood, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be because someone came to gank some lane. Unless Demon makes a big mistake. He's gonna get an invisibility room right now, if he wants it, or he's gonna guard it. Nah, he's gonna pick it up. Giving himself some mana before he goes. Maybe landing a good Illuminate. Level 2.
Meanwhile, though, there is a free farming. Should I hear something there? No, nothing interesting. Meanwhile, though, there is a bit of a free farming like, and this is going to give me an opportunity to figure out what's going on. He may even gun for this in a second. He is going to do it up the high ground. Can Admiration hear him? It's going to hit him, but will it do enough damage? And Boker is charging as well. There's the tornado. It's short. It is a weeny little tornado. There's a juke there from A. They know he's in there, but he cuts through the trees. Great juke attempt, but the first blood to Bulba. There is no escaping him.
No, and a good use of his invisibility rune as well. I mean, Lycan had no idea that was going on, and he just walked right in there, taking a lot of damage. Boba, though, in the middle lane, having to be forced back into his tower. He does have that cross up, so has got the extra regen, but Blood Angel still, he's having some control over this lane, which is still quite surprisingly going on. And 23 for 0 on Blood Angel with Invoker. Now that he stepped off his lane, 17 for 16. Another Void upon Baba. They're both level 6. Actually, Invoker level 6, but level 5 still on the Night Stalker. And the first nighttime is about to come in. One more Void and a dive. He might be getting the kill. Look at that damage.
Damage is definitely critical, although he may just wait for not to. Although here comes Malk from behind, going to go for a cold snap, just going to set this up. I'm just waiting for the stun. Oh no, it doesn't even need to stun. He's just using the edict. The damage from that is critical. Look at him get cleaved through. It's just his health dropping. Nothing he can do about that. Didn't even need to aim a split earth there. Edict plus cold snap was ridiculous.
Yeah, and didn't even try to still throw out a void. He knew that Baba wouldn't be dying from that one, so yeah, good rotation from Melk, and that is also part of not having any wards up on the top lane. Malefice up on Melk as he is trying to chase down PGG. Does he have an edict? Yes, he does. Does a lot of damage. Level 3 Enigma for the level 4 Leshrac, and that will be a kill. Stun doesn't hit, but that doesn't matter. Edict does. Melk getting another kill, 1 assist, 1 last hit just now, and he is having a good excursion out of his lane. Because that was the first time he actually really left his lane and just got 2 kills. Or enabled 2 kills, I should say.
Indeed. And Demon pretending he's a ninja, jumping out of every corner and shadow, and now he's going to lead these guys on a merry chase. He's actually cut his way through here. He
already did that.
He's got a free range escape path and teleports out of the lane.
I love this. He picked up a Quelling Blade so that he could do that kind of stuff, so they could stand at places and throw down that Illuminate coming up from angles that M5 wouldn't expect. Great play there, and he's already back in his lane, and there's the Illuminate. Doesn't hit on the heroes, but wow, that's just so annoying to deal with. Oh, and he's running into Blood Angel though. Void there, silence, cold feet. He is gonna go down now. He's waiting for that for that coming back with his life. Night Stalker picking up the kill. It is nighttime, and we'll be probably seeing more of him if he can kill maybe off Bilba, but Bilba can go invisible, so he's not gonna be having an easy time with that. But he had a good time farming, so maybe he just doesn't want to leave the lane all that much just yet.
Yeah, it's Blood Angel making Demon cut his bollocks out and just get back to whatever he's doing. It looks like he's going to go mid. Oh, he's getting hammered though by that cold snap. It really is pretty brutal against the melee heroes. Makes him very easy to pick off and punish. 4 staff being picked up by Invoker. I would have said, or it could be a Yules technically, but I think it may be a 4 staff. He's picked up a staff of Wizardry anyway. And it's a pretty core early buy for Invokers. Now Vlad's is done by Lycan. He may probably, unlikely to go for the early. Really unlikely to go for the early Roshan just because it is on the dire side. It makes it rather difficult for him to slip in there safely. His teammates can't really guard him all that well, especially when they don't have Black Hole up and ready on PGG just yet.
No, he's still level 5, almost level 6 though, and then he might be leaving his lane soon. One hero that we haven't really seen in action is TC. It's just Fear. Got confused with the RC there. He's just happily farming, and Wisp not level 6 just yet, so we won't see a relocate just yet, but Tiny, he's level 8, he's doing good. He's got 54 last hits, keeping up with the Lycan in the jungle. Of course, jungle keeps get a little bit less gold from that. But he is a happy Tiny, and as soon as he's deciding to do something with the farm that he has, he is gonna be painful for M5 to deal with. As M5 is diving, they want to go for Demon. Blood Angel once again, another kill up on Demon, another kill for Blood Angel with a double damage rune helping out. They might try to go for a tower here, even though I'm not sure they need a creep wave for that, and they don't really have that.
And they are indeed M5 putting an end to Demon shenanigans, just chasing him through his little ninja path there. Meanwhile, though, they are sacrificing some serious... Oh, they're sacrificing their first tier mid-tower unless they get some ports in here. They do pop the glyph, and it looks like Universe is going to back off, although they get a Keeper of the Light, gets a kill. What was
Age
What was
separation
AA
was
still doing in there?
I was wondering that too. I thought he was gonna go back together with with a Night Stalker, but he wasn't. And Sand King now using his epicenter to kill off the Leshrac. As PGG, by the way, went down on the top lane as well. That was Tiny and Wisp doing their magic. Even though Tiny is still level 5, sorry, Wisp is still level 5. The Tether still makes for a good stun and is just able to cry havoc, wreak havoc rather. Wow, I stated it wrong every time, don't I? Anyway, he's still very powerful there, and he's gonna be level 6 shortly. And we should be watching out for some ganks when that happens. In the meantime, though, it looks like M5 wants to push something on the top lane. They have the Age of Separation there, they have the Sand King there, they have got PGG there with a Black Hole ready. 3 versus 3 though, not the best matchup for them to make 3 versus 4 shortly. 4 versus 4 I should say. Avalanche, Enigma, Cold Snap. Is he gonna get a Black Hole? Nope, he's dead. Tiny Toss was first. Cold Snap not doing anything. Does M5 still wants to go in? Void lands on Milk, but Tornado hits on Age Separation. Silent in a lot of trouble right now. M5 backing out, and it doesn't look like they will. Oh, anyway, well, throw. Invoker picking up the last hit on Age Separation. Power of Tiny. We saw it earlier on Complexity, and now we see it on AG. It's just so hard to deal with.
Indeed. Sand King, though, going to rotate it back to mid lane. Vigos are getting close to that blink dagger. If you can get that up in the next couple of minutes or so, that is definitely going to provide a huge boost to teamfight capabilities. Because at the moment, the issue is they've got a couple of huge teamfight spells. They just really can't get them in there and lock things down. We saw the Ice Blast only barely clip Tiny. Didn't really do a whole lot at all, unfortunately. If they can start locking down those big AoEs, in which case EG, they're really going to suffer. Or there's an Ice Blast coming top, not going to find anything at all. It will just clip Bulber on the way through and slightly irritate him.
Yeah, I mean, just now on the top lane, we saw Enigma, we saw PGG looking for that Black Hole, but he got into melee range of Tiny, and that was painful. He paid for that with his life. It's not what he was expecting. Otherwise, he would have gotten, he got too greedy. He could have gotten a Black Hole for 2 people what he wanted, 1 for 3. In the meantime, Wisp relocate is there, and it got used to kill off the Age of Separation. Nicely done there. And he will be moving back to where he came from. Bottom lane, that was. And that's something that we're gonna miss every time, almost.
Oh, that is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure somebody just pinged Admiration going into that Roshan pit, and I think they know what's up indeed. And it looks like he's going to get caught out. He's lost his wolves, taking a lot of damage. And now Tiny's going to charge in there and get him, although it looks like he knows something's wrong. Can they get the stuns down? There's a toss combo there, and they will bring him down nice and easy. The question is, will they decide to finish off Roshan? Because they could possibly do it, especially with Wisp there if they've got some heals to back him up. Although, actually, it doesn't look like they have.
They don't need
I saw one health potion.
Yeah, Roshan
There's an Ice Blast, so this could... Oh, what great. Oh, they might have been keeping an eye on Silence. I was going to say, that was really good map awareness there. Just dodging just the right moment. Although here comes a Burrow Strike through. Bulber is somehow still alive. What is this? Ghost Walk. He will escape unless they get another Burrow Strike in on him. Some AoE, and Roshan goes down, taken by Tiny. Random Burrow Strikes coming out there from Vigos. Now they know where Bulber is. Bulber just slowing down. Blood Angel will come back for another Burrow Strike. Yeah, Vigos is getting ready for it. Can he find a good target? No, he decides he doesn't want to suicide in there to help Blood Angel. So screw it, not worth it, not at all, not even slightly.
Kill steal. Keeper of the Light picked up the kill with the Illuminate. In the meantime though, someone's getting chased here. It's the Age of Separation once again. Combination Tiny, Wisp, throw, Tiny, double kill. Or is it a double kill? No, not really, but it is a dominating Tiny. With a relocate being used there as Admiration is gonna drop again. He is not having a very fun time right now. He had good farm, but right now he died 2 times in a row. Not a very fun situation to be in. We do have Sand King picking up his Blink Dagger, so we might see that one being used shortly, but right now 3 for 12. M5 not in the best shape at all.
Definitely not. They are getting absolutely trashed at the moment. They're getting absolutely trashed. This is nothing they could, although that said, like you said, the Blink Dagger really does help turn things around on Sand King. Unless, do we have anything critical being picked? Mech is down on Keeper Blood. Do we have a pipe being worked on? Nowhere, no. Okay, Leshrac is still a little squishy. That's a bit of an issue, but I think the main thing is, the main hero that they're looking after here is Tiny, and he is definitely very, very tough. And the Mech is done. And also, whoever Wisp is looking after becomes very, very tough to kill. We've seen how crazy tough a hero can become. It was Dara, actually, with Art Style playing the Chaos Knight, backed up by a Wisp, and the heals there from a Chen. Just so hard to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Just a few heals plus a Wisp tether makes a hero incredibly difficult to get rid of.
TP out from PGG right in time. And 3 seconds for a relocate. Fear and Universe gonna go for it. Who are they gonna go for though? They're looking at the map. Can they find a proper target? Fear doesn't think so, so he's gonna farm. I'm sticking here though, just in case. Oh, actually, wait a second. Vigos, Burrow Strike. Age Separation ulti, gonna hit as well, and here comes PGG, and he goes down, he shatters, Enigma getting the last hit, and here comes the relocate. They're gonna go for Vigos, he is blinking away though. It's gonna be PGG that will drop here, Tiny picking up the kill, Toss, Avalanche, Cold Feet not doing anything anymore as Vigos still on the way out, Cold Snap up on him, being chased down by Bulba. I do think that he will drop one more right click needed, Invoker dominating. They did get a kill on the Shrek, but was that worth losing 2 heroes for? 4 for 14. EG looking super strong right now with the, surprisingly so, the gold difference that was made by the Lycan in the jungle is now totally neglected again. 500 gold in favor of EG right now.
And where is Admiration going? He's trying to juke as hard as he can, but he's about to run out. He's got about 5 seconds or so left on that ultimate. He's getting boxed in very badly. Do they have it? They actually have got another Mana Leak up. He could stun him with the Mana Leak. There we go. Another stun. He's been stunned twice. And great bait for Keeper of the Light, by the way, setting up this fight by just standing on the tower and then summoning Tiny in, who completely wrecked Lycan in the end there. Although Lycan, I honestly feel he could have just gone to the left and he probably would have escaped rather than diving behind, trying to go behind the enemy jungle and behind their towers. I don't know where he was going with that, but in the end, he does get picked off anyway. And now EG going to use the opportunity to push down the mid lane, take an easy tower. They could even go for the second tier if they wanted to.
Yeah, and
actually, maybe not. They do need to watch out for Sand King.
Well, looks like they're not too afraid about that right now. Well, maybe they are. Relocate is up again up on the Wisp. Are they going to use it? They're looking for a target once again. Yes, there they go. Where are they going to go? They're going to go top. Blood Angel, Avalanche, Toss. Is it going to be enough? EMP and the right click. It is Fear picking up the kill. And Universe will be going back to where he came from. And Fear is going to stay here to farm. And that is just so deadly. Every time again, every cooldown of Relocate, there's going to be kills. Because M5 is somehow, they're just farming alone. And that is what's killing them in that case.
They are definitely getting trashed at the moment, but it looks like PGG is still trying to farm anything. He hasn't even managed to pick up a quick mech or anything. He's just got his power treads, and that's about it. He's really, really struggling at this point in time. And now we've got EG on the warpath. They're going to try and push down the second tier top tower as well. I guess they're just not even worried about this. Esco is actually busy in the bottom line. I think he's hoping he can pick up Demon possibly, but if he stays down here Patillo and doesn't actually come and help drive these guys up, oh no, never mind. They are just going to back off to the side. They don't want to go in too deep. I think it's mostly because they've lost sight of a lot of heroes at the moment. I think pretty much only see Lycan in mid. That's all they know where somebody is.
Yep.
Wisp though, relocate 20 seconds away. Can go for another gank with Tiny when that's back up. And just the amount of pressure he's putting around this map is so painful for M5 to deal with.
Yeah, you have Wisp with Relocate, and you have got Shrek with Recall. So much mobility for getting heroes out everywhere, all over the map. I do like that. Where did Wisp go? Because Relocate is up again. He's looking for a Fear. He is gonna chase him down. Fear, actually, he's on his way towards their Ancients. And now he's gonna go. Now they're gonna go, and here they come, here they go, they are gonna find Blood Angel once again. Invoker was already there, and that is a kill. This time it's Invoker that gets the last hit, and Fear actually picking up an Aghanims, and that's gonna be a tier 2 tower going down. I think Age Separation ulti is gonna do what it can, at least hitting on Fear, but you know, it's just not that much. Fear is pretty tanky, so the tower will drop here most likely, and M5 not doing anything against it.
And the Alacrity helping him cut through that tower pretty damn quickly, although it looks like Lycan about to get picked off mid again. Pops his ultimate, gets hit by a stun. He has got Mana Leak on him at the moment, could end up stunning again. He is going for that last hit. He does get the last hit in the tower, trying to escape now. Here comes an EMP, not going to do a whole lot though. Cold Snap going to slow down Lycan, and the Lightning, and a last hit from Invoker, and Lycan buying back. Hello, what's this? Well, I suppose it's not very much, yes, all the 600 gold.
Yeah,
And I think that PGG falling again. That is unfortunate for him.
Yeah, no black holes being used by him, or at least have we seen a black hole just yet?
Not that I can really remember. No, definitely not a good one. Or no really big foul ones either. So I suppose there is that too. The Ice Blast has managed to land, and they do. Unfortunately, Sankey, if they timed that with SK, that could have been a whole bunch of dead heroes. Ice Blast plus a Blink Epicenter, that really would have unleashed some carnage there.
Definitely, and yeah, I mean, no bad black holes either, but you gotta admit, at least a black hole is better than no black hole.
I guess. I suppose, like, you may as well try fail rather than never try.
Wow. As soon as EG started to lock down that lycanthrope, look at the gold graph, it just dropped down so fast. And Lycan, talking about Lycan, he is going to be scouted out again, and it is a very fast Fear who's not going to be finding the Lycan. Wow, nice juke. Admiration. Tornado doesn't hit him. Oh, now he gets a mana leak on him. Now they know where he is. There is the stun. There is going to be a toss. There is going to be an avalanche. And that is going to be a kill. The Shrek taking the kill, but Blink burst like Epicenter. Invoker killing up the Sand King though. Black Hole being casted. Catches Fear. There goes the Aegis. Wisp buying back. Horses running through all of this. So far there was... Well, was there one... Yeah, Wisp died. That was the only one that died on the side of EG, right? I think so. And Wisp
Wisp got... Oh, well, actually, Tiny went down as well, but he did have the Aegis, so he's back up running. That's what I meant on the mid lane. They really could have used that combo there. They did actually manage to pick it up there, but it looks like right now, PGG is easy food for them, and Wisp teleporting back to them. Good buyback by Wisp, though. It is only about, again, only about 600 gold, so not a huge cost, and it really just helps them cinch the fight there, although it possibly was unnecessary. And a GG being called by M5. You might say BM, but I've got to say, it wasn't looking like they could salvage this, to be dead honest.
And in this case, I have been taught that if you call a GG this early, it is actually better than just continuing playing, because it will get your mood down so much, and you're better off just calling it and just, you know, keep your spirits going. Even though they don't have a game anymore tonight, there's only one more matchup for us tonight, and that's gonna be Darren versus EHOM, I believe.
I think you are correct. Let me just double check.
Because that game is
listed
for 40 minutes. You might have a 40-minute break.
Okay, cool. I might actually go and get something quickly. Oh, true. I suppose we should find out. Oh, let's jump into this game.
Yeah, let's see.
No, this is Navi versus MBW.
Okay.
No, it's Navi. It's a Navi game. Never mind.
Well,
okay, so we've got a little while to wait, guys. I am quickly going to try and put some food together or something. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes, but I'll leave the stream running, of course. Just leave some music on, that sort of stuff. So you're back ASAP.
To your viewers too. Hello. Sorry. Have a good meal.
It's fine. Go nuts. I don't care. Go nuts. Talk to them.
I might be getting some food for myself, but I will first be checking what game it is. And I'm not gonna do the outro. It's too risky. It's too risky.